the 31. Lance completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Lance going to throw. Kittle catching the slant. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as on this drive.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Lance. Sliding up and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Prescott. Now he'll let it go deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the 36, Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side with Elliott. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Now Prescott. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. To the right side and complete to Hurst. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. And forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game. Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape. Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor. Throwing now is Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Lance. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They hand it off to Mostert. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 51 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now Lance. This is caught. Touchdown. Paris Campbell from 4 yards out. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Elliott running right. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's swung out wide to Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Prescott. Room to run past midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Prescott now. Again, that's Hurst. That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Prescott from the gun. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give to Elliott running left. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down now. It's Harris, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Damian Harris, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is down to 4. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. KJ Hamler returning it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. On 2nd and 7, Lance. He's got Ayuk once again. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And this pass broken up. And the contact well.
Surprised, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back onto the field comes the offense and Hayden Hurst. And we peek at some of his work from this game where he's nearing 100 yards.
And haven't we gotten pretty close in this game nowadays in the NFL to almost taking labels off of the tight end position? These guys now can be the #1 option in an offense, and that never used to be the case. So now how do you even match up with them? Cornerback, safety, linebacker, all 3 will have deficiencies against the best tight ends in the game.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Prescott. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw into the hands here of Hardman. Touchdown, Cowboys! Mecole Hardman, 46 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kicks are. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Lance now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Lance. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. It was a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, it's Lance. And he's taken down inside the 30. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Leonard Fournette, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. On first down, Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Third and short yardage. Prescott. That's into the hands of Isaiah Coulter. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. The give is to Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but...
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Shotgun now for Lance. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Buying time to his left. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Lance now to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Lance. That ball caught by Campbell. Touchdown, 49ers. Paris Campbell, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Hamler now on the return. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And
just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance over the middle, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he will not be able to average strong, and now it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys up. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Prescott. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now a give, right side. It's Elliott. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the...
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play here for Dallas.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. looking to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Javon Kinlaw coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. On third down, it's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 2nd and 7, Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw here on target to Hurst.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And look at this. For the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They go to Elliott again. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
He gets this to Coulter complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott.
And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that'll bring them back within 4. Interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lance, a handoff here to Mostert.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
And Lance going to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Once again, it's Mostert.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
From the gun, it's Lance.
Able to haul it in is Kittle.
And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. So the victory here for San Francisco. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Niners, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.